Hello everybody, it's Zainab popping in with a quick video. Something that's been on my mind for a while now, and that is, I done went blank. Oh, finding your voice and using your voice. It's something that I had to learn in my own life. A lot of times what I would do if someone did something that displeased me, or I thought was disrespectful or out of line, I wouldn't say anything. I would just ignore it. I would say to myself, well, by me ignoring this person is letting them know that I don't like their behavior. But then they would continue to behave in the same way. And it took instance after instance until finally I realized that my silence was being taken as agreement. And so what I want to say to you guys is, don't be silent when someone does something that you don't like, it's disrespectful, they cross the line. You need to find your voice. You need to voice your opinion in whichever way is comfortable for you, but you need to find your voice, because when you don't say anything, people take that as agreement. I remember telling you guys about when people would borrow money from me and then they wouldn't pay me back. Well, I wouldn't say anything. In my mind, I might have had a conversation with myself or whatever, but I never had a conversation with the person. And now, whether they really felt like this or not, but the fact that they kept coming back over and over and over again to borrow money and not pay me back, let me know that they thought I was in agreement with their behavior. And so if you don't agree with something, you're going to have to say something. You're going to have to let people know, honey, send them a text, ask them a question, muster up the strength to make a phone call, send an email, have a conversation in person. And if this person cares about you and values your relationship, they're going to make a change. They're going to say, whatever the case may be, we'll just say they didn't realize what they were doing, and they'll apologize and say, no, I don't think this, that, or the other. I didn't really realize what I was doing and how it was affecting you. I'm sorry. And then their behavior will change. Y'all, I got all these lights on. I'm hot. But if they don't value the relationship, and if they don't value you, they'll keep doing what they're doing. And then at that point, you know that you need to move that relationship into a different category. Maybe you're not as close to this person as you thought you were. Maybe, you're a really good friend to them, but they're not really a good friend to you. And now you realize that because, you voiced your concerns about some things that displease you, and they did not respond with their behavior being changed. So, don't just let people treat you any kind of way and just say, I'm being the bigger person. When they go low, I go high, but they keep doing the same thing over and over again. So until you set some boundaries, until you let them know that this isn't cool, I don't appreciate being treated this way, I don't feel good being treated this way, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. And you want to love yourself by putting yourself first, and you want the best for yourself. And by choosing yourself and setting up boundaries is choosing yourself, and letting people know when you're not cool with something is choosing yourself. So that's all I have to say. Find your voice, express when something displeases you, express when you don't agree with something, and don't just let a person think because you're silent, you agree with their behavior. So don't let your silence be mistaken as agreement. Have a great week.